Hey, do me a favor. Give me the official CRAVITY intro if you don't mind.
2, 3. Get closer. We are gravity.
Love it.
Hi, JoJo. It's Minnie.
Hi, Sarim.
Hi, I'm Taeyong. I'm Ubin. I'm Jungmo. What's good, I Heart with JoJo? It's your boy Alan.
Hi, I'm Hyungjun.
Hello, I'm Sungmin.
My name is Wonjin.
I feel like I already know you guys. I've talked about you guys so much, but to finally meet you in person is pretty cool, guys. Hey, what or who inspired you guys to want to do this, to want to become idols, to want to become artists?
Monster X. Monster
Right.
저는 좀 특별하게 우리 멤버들이 저한테 되게 그런 영향을 줘서 아이돌이 되고 싶게 만들어줬던 것 같아요.
like in the train.
예.
So Songmin said it was actually us, like the members ourselves, inspired him to become idols.
Hey, you guys debuted in 2020, I believe. I
Yes.
assume, yeah. I assume by now you guys feel like brothers at this point. Is that a fair statement?
Oh, yes.
Definitely.
We're family. We always family.
I mean, you train together, you tour together. What do fans when they see you in the wild in public? What do they see CRAVITY hanging out, or they see a couple of you guys? What do they usually run up to you and say, or do they just scream? I'm always curious about fan reactions.
Scream.
I think it depends on like
Case by case.
the Korean fans and like overseas fans. So usually Korea fans meet us a lot than the overseas fans. So maybe they kind of do some small talks, like question things.
Yeah.
But in overseas, when we go to like US overseas, many fans just scream out loud and just be happy. So we love that energy too.
Yeah, U.S. fans, and I can't speak for everyone, but U.S. fans, we get a little crazy at times. Would you have to agree with that?
Yeah, definitely that's definitely like very, very passionate, very
Yeah.
outgoing.
That's what we love.
Yep.
Yeah, I went to a show. I've only been to Korea. We went to Seoul one time. We spent a little time in Incheon, then we spent some time in Hongdae. Yeah, it was amazing. Went to a concert over there, and one thing I noticed is just a little different custom, I guess. During the concert in Korea, you usually sit down, right?
Yeah.
Whereas in the States, you typically, I mean, we stand up a lot. Did that take a little getting used to going back and forth? Like, were you expecting when you first hit the States for everyone to sit down and then they all stood up? Like, what was your reaction when when you noticed that?
So which concert did you go to?
I went to the WeverseCon festival.
Oh,
Yeah, this last year.
Word.
I think
Oh,
it was 17 and Hypen, TXT, JYP performed among others. That was the show. So, he's a riot.
and that was a big concert too. What you say?
I think we're pretty like adaptable creatures as humans. So like we kind of know like how fans sort of interact, sort of behave with like each region that we go to. And so yeah, we just adapt to them and then like sort of we just match their vibe and then it's always a good time no matter where we perform.
Is it still surreal to have fans screaming for you? I would imagine in the beginning that's kind of crazy for anyone. But at this point, you guys are used to it, or is it still kind of wild to have people just scream when you walk out?
Yeah,
I think it's getting used to it, but it's still happy. It's still getting more happy and getting more precious, I think. Yeah.
definitely something we don't want to take for granted because we've been through it before. We never want to go through it again.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Hey, Alan, you went to school in the LA area, to my understanding.
Oh yes.
Question
That's
for
right.
all of you first. When you guys visit LA, does Alan show you guys around? And if so, where does he take you?
Oh, hey. Alan just hanging out with his friends.
Yeah.
Oh, we had In and Out together.
Oh,
We went to Santa Monica together. Yeah, we went to BCD together.
Wow.
Come on, guys. Hey.
pretty good tour guide. There you go.
Santa Monica.
Yeah.
근데 음식점 같은 데 가면 뭐가 맛있다고 추천을 굉장히 많이 해줘요.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so we usually go everywhere together, like with the company and like the managers, the caretakers. But then like like at like food places, like I usually recommend like the menu, like what's good, and so on and so forth. Yep.
All right, question for Alan. What's it like to perform at KCON LA after going as a fan once?
Oh yeah, it was so surreal. I couldn't believe it. It was a dream come true. It was like literally a full circle moment. And like, yeah, I'm just super grateful. And it's just, everything's just so surreal.
All right, for I guess we'll get to the album here. Huge congrats. Find the Orbit coming out December 5th. Uh yeah, congrats on all this. I know a lot of work
Thank
went
you.
into it. How would you describe this album? What do you want to say about it?
You know oh, you want to say something?
Grown, useful.
Useful growth.
I would say this is like the most like Gravity-like album that we released so far. I don't know if you heard it yet, but like all the songs, sonically, visually, conceptually, everything just fits our style. It fits our image so perfectly that, I could even say that, it's our most perfect album yet.
And why the title Find the Orbit?
We kind of wanted to tie it together with our little like our little journey. We released a video called Into Our Odyssey. And what is your well, this is our asteroid. So I guess all nine of us are each our own asteroids in our little orbit. But then when you see it as a whole picture, you can see that we're actually part of like one constellation. And so yeah, like that is our orbit as a team.
I love the sci-fi visuals going on in my head right now.
Yeah.
Hey, do you guys consider this new album a new chapter, a new era for Gravity, like a relaunch of sorts?
Yes, definitely. Because it's different from before because it's a new single album, first single album, and also after the Road to Kingdom Survivor program wins. So I guess it's a new chapter for us.
Yeah.
Huge congrats on that as well. That's I saw that. That's a crazy show, and huge congrats on that win.
Thank you so much. Yeah, it is a crazy show.
Yeah, I don't know. It's so nerve-wracking. Oh my God. Are you guys planning another North American tour by any chance? Or maybe that's top secret. I don't know. But perhaps another
I don't
tour
know.
around the States?
Are we?
Yeah, we want.
Maybe it is top secret, but yeah, we definitely want to. No, we've been on the North American tour once, and we received so much love and energy and passion from our fans, lovities, and we definitely want to see them again and just have fun with all of our new songs.
Yeah.
Do you guys enjoy life on the road? Do you love tour life? I know you love being on stage, but we're talking like everything that comes with it. Do you enjoy that process?
어.
I guess it's like half member and half enjoy.
근데 시차 적응만 되면은 충분히 즐길 수 있는 그게 되는 것 같아. 근데
아, so-
시차 적응하는데 좀 힘든 멤버들이 있으니까.
So Ubin says like as long as we can get used to like the time difference, we can overcome the jet lag. It might be like a very enjoyable experience, but like some members really have sort of a hard time dealing with that. So it might not be as fun for them, but performing though, like we love it, like 100%.
Yeah, I guess when you get on stage with the love you're receiving from the fans, it kind of makes everything else worth it, I would assume.
That's right.
That's right.
Oh man, have you ever made everybody makes mistakes, but have you ever made a noticeable on stage like funny or embarrassing mistake?
Yeah.
I think Wonjin has one.
제가 이제 콘서트 때 플라이 안무 도중에 원래 2절에서 돌출로 나가기로 약속됐었는데 제가 1절을 이제 2절로 착각하고 혼자 돌출로 나갔었어가지고 그런 재밌는 기억이 있는 것 같습니다.
So during our Masterpiece World Tour in Seoul, it was during our song Fly. So we were supposed to go out on the protruding stage starting the second verse, but Wonjin was too excited by himself, so he went out during the first verse. And so all of us, the rest of the 8 of us were looking at him, we're like, what's this guy doing? It's like, it was so funny. And when Wonjin like turned back to see that he ran out alone, like the His facial expression, I couldn't
Yeah.
forget it. It's super hilarious.
It was awkward.
Oh my God. I bet you're thinking you're walking out like a
Yeah, like that. Exactly.
What the- Oh man, it happens to everyone. Trust me. And I'm sure the fans just loved it.
맞아,
Yeah.
그럴 수 있어.
Fans enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I know we just met, but here's something that you'll learn about me as we have, future conversations and whatnot. But I am obsessed with the paranormal, ghost, haunted houses, all that kind of stuff. I've got a podcast called Paranormalish. I'm way off the deep end on this stuff.
All
Have
right.
have you, any of you guys in Gravity, ever had anything you would consider a paranormal encounter?
오, I have.
have?
근데 네, 한국어로 설명을 해볼게요, 일단.
해봐.
그 이번에 호라이즌 준비하면서 제가 진짜 잠을 못 자고 작업했을 때가 있었어요.
So Ubin, when he was when he was preparing to write, like preparing to make Horizon, like he couldn't really sleep at all.
그래서 그때도 정말 한 하루 이틀 밤을 샌 상태로 작업실에 가서 이제 호라이즌 마무리 작업을 하고 있었는데
So he hasn't slept for like 2 or 3 days, and so he was in his own studio trying to finish up Horizon.
근데 그 진짜 아무도 없었는데 갑자기 그 작업실 우리 작업실 문 알잖아요. 그 방음 문. 근데 그거 갑자기 툭 열리는 거예요.
So the studio door, all of a sudden, like it just creaked and then it just opened by itself.
그래서 제가 원래 진짜 겁이 없는 편인데 그때 누가 온 건가 해가지고 다 찾아봤어요. 정말.
So originally, Ubin really doesn't have any fears. He's not scared of anything at all. But like yeah, he's like, oh, like is did anyone come? And so he went into like each individual room to check out the situation.
근데 진짜 아무도 없어가지고 그때 약간 뭔가 약간 제 머릿속에 갑자기 그런 생각이 드는 거야. 아, 지금 귀신이 나보고 집에 가라고 하는 거야.
And so Ubin was like, since there was nobody at all, he thought in his head, he's like, oh, is the ghost trying to tell me to go home?
그래서 그때 정말 무서워가지고 끝 맞춰야 될 거를 다 못 마치고 제가 갔던 적이 있어요.
Yeah, so he was just too scared to finish up what he was supposed to finish, and so he just went, like he just booked it.
That sounds terrifying. You're by
Yeah.
yourself, I've been
Yeah.
told that I've been told this by a lot of people in Seoul around Korea that, and I don't know if it's just a Korean thing or if it's a worldwide thing, but they say spirits are attracted to music and mirrors.
Yeah. 맞아요.
So maybe I assume clearly you had music. I probably mirrors somewhere in there as well for rehearsal spaces and whatnot. Do you guys believe that?
I believe that, honestly. Music and also like the underground.
Yeah.
Because our studio is located like in B1. So yeah.
Well, if
And
you
like
ever have
the door also has like a reflection too because it's glass. So I assume, yeah.
if you ever have any more encounters, kind of remember them and let me know because we'll check in later on that.
Hey, but like there is a superstition where like for musicians, if like when you record a song and like you hear some weird noise, some paranormal activity, like going into like the mics or something,
Yeah.
like there is a saying where like, oh, that song is gonna be a hit.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So maybe Horizon is gonna be a hit.
Yeah.
Woo!
그게
So,
뭐 녹음되지 않았지만.
Yeah,
So
but it wasn't recorded. Yeah.
Did you get okay? God, I was about to ask that. Did you get that on tape? Any sort of noise? But
Ah.
my final question on this: would you guys ever consider visiting a real haunted location with me someday?
Oh yeah. Would you? No. What about you guys?
Of course.
He lied. He
Aren't you
lied.
take us to a haunted house?
We're talking a real one though, a real with the
real one.
with the
A real
backstory
one.
there's a couple of places I'm looking at.
Well, like at night?
Yeah, we'd go at night. We'd have a couple of recording devices with us, and maybe some walkie-talkies to,
Walkie-talkie.
Like the Queen Mary or something.
Alan, that's the place I'm thinking of. Actually, the Queen Mary is ready for me to do it. They've been asking for quite a while to set this up.
Oh,
And
really?
that's the place or one of the places I'm looking at. The
Yeah,
Queen
yeah.
Mary, if the rest of you guys don't know, it's basically a haunted ship in Long Beach, California. And
Yep.
Wow.
they say the spirits still walk the halls of this ship. And if you stay there, a lot of people have seen a lot of crazy things.
Yeah, I heard it's a hotel now.
Yep, it's exactly what it is.
Save the location. Please bring us.
Yep.
We'll put each of you in a room with some walkie-talkies, and we'll see who sees it goes first.
Sounds good.
All right. Hey, what are your family? What are your friends? What do they think of the success of CRAVITY so far? I would imagine it has to be exciting for them as well.
그저 지금 아버지께서 항상 그냥 활동하는 모습을 보는 것만으로도 너무 행복하다고 하십니다.
So Wonjin's dad says, just by watching us promote and perform, he's just very happy.
Nice. And do you give them free tickets to any show they want to go to?
Oh, definitely. All the time. All the time, yeah.
All the time. Family.
Family first.
And same question to you guys. What is your reaction to all the, and granted, I know you're still early in the career, the sky's the limit, but what's your reaction so far? Is it exciting? Is it overwhelming? How would you describe the feeling of what you're doing?
How do you feel?
Or maybe it's just a bunch of work. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. So Jongmo said he's looking forward to the future and he's very excited. We're still hungry. Is
Still
what
hungry?
Wonjin said. Yep.
Final couple of questions. Holiday plans. What are you guys' plans for the holidays?
Holiday. Actually, like our holidays is like 1 month ahead, I think. So everyone's are planning for the holiday.
Yeah, so our holiday is actually in January, where it's gonna be Lunar New Year's. That's where Korea has our like big like festivities and like breaks. So yeah, we are planning to go on vacay, go home, take a rest, and chill.
I have a question about Christmas in Seoul.
Ooh.
Is Santa Claus known as Grandpa Santa or Santa Grandfather in Korea, or am I crazy? I heard that somewhere.
In Korea, we call it Santa 할아버지,
Yeah, sometimes.
which is, if you translate it, it's gonna be Santa Grandfather.
And does he look the same? Just the crazy little man with the beard and reindeer and all that?
I don't think it's a crazy little man.
Not crazy. Not little.
Yeah, big.
Pretty big, I suppose.
Big guy, the ho ho ho, all that.
White beard with glasses,
Okay, so
supposedly.
you've seen the same guy. Okay, just wanted to check on that.
Of course. Santa is...
All right, fair enough. Final question for CRAVITY. Message to your fans. Message to Lovity. What would you like to say to all them people that love you guys so much?
우리 러비티 멀리서도 가까이서도 항상 응원해 주셔서 감사하고 이번 활동도 저희 잘 부탁드리고 건강하게 올 해도 마무리합시다. 파이팅!
So Serim said, whether you're far or near, you guys are always close to us, and that please look forward to our promotional activities for Find the Orbit, and always stay healthy and be happy. We love you. Thank you so much, Lovity.
Hey, CRAVITY, it's a real pleasure to meet you guys. Congrats on Find the Orbit, and I can't wait to see you guys in person sometime here in the States, in LA or wherever. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, JoJo, for having us on iHeart. Can't wait to see you.
See you on that ship.
Let's go.
Let's
We're looking for
go!
ghosts. We're looking for ghosts. Let's do it.
Let's get it.
Right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.